and also monitor the progress that we are making towards our readiness for transition to grade 9 in January. As at now, across the country, government is putting up 11,000 classrooms funded through the Ministry of Education. We are working with the National Government Constituency Development Fund, who are also doing another 7,000 classrooms. We have a special fund which has been allocated to Nairobi County because of their unique circumstances, which is another 1 billion shillings, so that we can all work together towards making sure that we are ready for our children going to grade 9 in January. I also want to confirm, and Mwalimu has just told me, that we have received books for grade 9. And as you are all aware, the CS sometimes back launch the distribution of the core textbooks that will be used by our children in the 9 learning areas. We are going to make sure that we avail a book for every learning area, for every learner. And also there will be teachers' guides, which will support the teachers in preparing for curriculum delivery to these children. The Kenya National Examination Council has also been working very closely with KICD, with the Teacher Service Commission, and with the Ministry of Education to ensure that we build the capacity of our teachers so that they are ready for also delivering to our children, and build the capacity of our teachers to be able to prepare the assessments that are school-based. And as you are aware, going forward with the competence-based education is that we are now spreading assessment of our children to both formative assessment, which is more of the school-based assessment that will be done by our teachers, marked by our teachers in their own environment. And then there will be the summative assessment, which is what you have just asked, and I will be mentioning in a short while. As we go to grade 9, this year is a very critical year for us. 2025 is culmination of all the work that we have done in competence-based education. This is now when everything comes to a critical time, because the year 2025 is the real year that is so important to the basic education subsector, because this is the final year. 2025 will be the final year for both primary and junior, and the critical year that we are going to go to the senior school. And you know, senior school is the final phase of competence-based education at the basic education subsector. So this year is so important to us, this year that we are going to in 2025, because one is that it is the year that we are going to have the final cohort and the full cycle for junior school. Because as you are aware, we did PP1, PP2 as our first cycle, primary school, which is grade 1 to grade 6, which was our second cycle. Now grade 7, grade 8, and grade 9 will be complete in 2025, which is our third cycle. And therefore we shall have finished the first 3 cycles. And in 2026, so next year, we shall use next year to prepare ourselves adequately for the final cycle of competence-based education in the basic education subsector, and that is senior school, because the first cohort going to senior school will happen in 2026. So in 2025, what we want to do is that we want to prepare ourselves for the pathways, because in senior school it is all about pathways. We have 3 pathways, which is STEM, social sciences, and then creatives and sports. Those will be our 3 pathways. So we are now in junior school preparing our children so that they can identify the areas that they believe they are good in, and our teachers will have prepared them, and also that is the area where the kids will have shown their interest as they move forward. So this 2025 is a very critical year.